Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisisa Sunnavadi Asato Desatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Sivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasati Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasati Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ramo Hare Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jai Jai, Jaya Radha Giri Hari Radha Giri Hari Radhe, Jaya Radha Giridhari Radha Giridhari Radhe, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Shri Shri Gopastami Ke.
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parajikacharya Ashtoksar Shri Srimad Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavindi Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Prem Chakho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasari Gaur Bhaktavindi Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shama Kun Radha Kun Giri Govardhan Ki Jai Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai, Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai, Jagannath Swami Ki Jai, Ganga Mahi ki jai, Yamuna Mahi ki jai, Tulsi Devi ki jai, Bhakti Devi ki jai, Sri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Transcendental Book Distribution ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Shri Gopastami ki jai, Gopastami Festival ki jai, Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glory to the assembled devotees. All glory to Sri Guru and Gauranga. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Hiranyakashipo Rakshaha Ashilatankana Kalaye Iton Singha Paraton Singho Yato Yato Yamitaton Singha Maki Nisingho Ridaye Nisingho Nisingho Madi Saranam Kapade Sabakara Kamala Bare Natam Anduta Singha Andalika Hiranya Saksiku Tanam Prema Eva Eva Naradhirupa Jagadisha Hare Jagadisha Hare Jagadisha Hare Bhagavan ki jai, Prabhupada ki jai, Go Premanande Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, thank you all for coming tonight to celebrate Gopastami. You can now all turn and face this seat, and we'll have a talk about Gopastami by Dravidadas Brahmachari Prabhu.
Yay! I can hope I can live up to that. Hare Krishna. So I have a note here. It says, please end tonight's class at 6:30 p.m. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So with that in mind, we'll dispense with the preliminaries and proceed with our little gathering of wonderful facts about Gopastami. Okay. Om Jnanatamarandasya Jnanandana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I was born in the darkest of ignorance, but my spiritual master Srila Prabhupada opened my eyes with the torchlight of knowledge. I offer my humble obeisance unto him and all members of Sri Parampara. So Gopastami is always celebrated on this day, the 8th day of the waxing moon of the month of Damodar. I think that's what we're on now. And it celebrates Krishna's graduating from a calf herd to a cow herd. Up until this time, he was herding the calves, but now he's grown a little bit. He's between 6 and 10. This is the Poganda age. And so he really wanted to go to start herding the cows, and so they awarded him that post. And so the first, actually it's mentioned, this pastime is mentioned in the very first verse of chapter 15 of the 10th canto. This is the chapter in which Krishna and Balaram killed Dhenukasura and his associates, the jackass demons. So I'm going to dispense with the Sanskrit. Let's read the translation. Shukadeva Goswami said, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shukadeva Goswami said, first verse of chapter 15 of the 10th canto, when Lord Balaram and Lord Krishna attained the age of Pauganda, 6 to 10, while living in Vrindavan, the cowherd men allowed them to take up the task of tending the cows. Engaging thus in the company of their friends, the two boys rendered the land of Vrindavan most auspicious by imprinting upon it the marks of their lotus feet. So, what happened was that when Krishna was a calf herd, he wouldn't go far from home. You know, they were going a little ways off, and Mother Yashoda could always keep her eyes on him. She could see him. So she was grateful for that. But now, he was going to go deep into the forest, and so she resisted this whole thing. She wasn't so happy with it. But everyone assured her that this was natural, and Krishna really wanted it. You know, he was really hankering to be a full-on cowherd boy, and so she finally agreed. But she was very worried that Krishna's feet would be hurt when he walked on the paths there with all of the stones and the pebbles and the roots and things like that. So she was in great anxiety. So he said, why don't you wear shoes? I'll get you some nice shoes. I'll make you a nice pair of, you know, Birkenstock type shoes. Be very comfortable and protect you. And he said, oh, okay, as long as you make shoes for all the cows also. And how many cows did he have? Over 100,000? Times 4 would be 400,000. So that wouldn't be feasible. But when the cows heard that Krishna was so concerned about them, their hearts overflowed with love. And so in order to protect his feet, they went out into the forest paths and they tamped down all of the pebbles and everything, turned them into dust, into nice soft dust. And also they were pouring milk, so it mixed with that, it became very silky and very soothing for the feet. So that's one pastime you probably never heard of before. When this was about to happen, now it's a big festival, and the cows are also worshipped very much in this festival. It's called Gopastami. They're decorated nicely. They're offered Arati, and they have all kinds of garlands and things around them. Their feet are plated with silver, and their horns with gold and everything. So they're the center of attraction here. And Srimati Radharani was really anxious to go and help, you know, and help celebrate with Krishna out in the forest on his first day. But as you probably know, if you read Krishna book or the Nectar of Devotion, she was carefully guarded by her mother-in-law Jatila. She was married to Abhimanyu, and they suspected that, you know, she had a crush on Krishna, so to speak, and so they were very much guarding her, make sure she didn't get out. And you'll see. So she was kind of stuck at home. So Subal knew that, Krishna's friend. He's one of Krishna's intimate friends, Subal, and he happened to have a very close resemblance to Radharani. So he came up with a plan how he could spring her from the house imprisonment. So he went to Radharani's house where she lived with Abhimanyu and Jatila, and he took a little calf, and he guided the calf into the courtyard there, and he got in there, and he was in the ground somewhere, I'm not sure. So then he went in and he knocked on the door, and he said to the Jatila, my calf got caught in here, and I'd like to go retrieve him. And she suspected that this was some kind of a conspiracy, She said, I don't know about that, And so after a while, she also saw the calf cavorting in the corner of her eye, so she saw it was real. So she said, okay, go get the calf. So he got the calf, but he also went inside, and he told Radharani, okay, listen, this is how you can get out. We'll change clothes, because you look like me, and then you can take this calf with you, and Jatila thinks that there's a lost calf in here, and I'll stay in here with, dressed as you, and she won't notice anything. Because she's older, she's a little nearsighted, So they did that, and the rules worked. She was able to get out. She took the calf and she held in front, so it's, and so she was able to leave. And later on, I think Subal also snuck out, So this way Radharani got out, you see? And you see her dressed as a cowboy boy. This is the only time she dressed as a cowboy boy. And you can see the feet. I think it's the only time. Do we do it on Radhashtami too? I'm not sure. So, so Krishna is going out into the forest, and I wanted to share with you a few poems I have now. This is a little abbreviated here. So he's very ecstatic to be, free and ready to play and cavort in the forest with Balaram and the other cowherd boys and the cows. So there's a chapter of the 10th canto, 21, called the Venu Gita. And in that Venu Gita, the Gita is actually the gopis singing about Krishna as he plays the flute, as he leaves, goes to the forest, and what's he doing in the forest. And there's a very famous verse about Govardhan Hill that I think we heard on Govardhan Puja. Hantai Madhadabala Hadidasya Varyo Yad Rama Krishna Charanaspadasha Pramoda Manam Tanotisaha Goganayostayoyat Pani Yasuya Vasakanda Dakanda Mulai. So the gopis are saying, now they're back home, but they're meditating on Krishna, and so they're feeling like they're right next to them. So say, this hill, if you know, Govardhan is quite a ways away from the village of Vrindavan. They're feeling like they're right there. This hill is the best servant of Krishna. Hantayam Adri hill Abala Haridasya Varya. Oh friends, Haridasya Varya is the best servant of Hari. Why? Yad Rama Krishna Charanaspadasha Pramoda. Very ecstatic because it's being touched and walked on by Balaram, and they're giving the foot dust is being gathered by the hill as which they walk everywhere. So Rama Krishna Charanaspadasha Pramoda, very ecstatic to be walked on by Krishna and Balaram. And what's the best thing that why is the Govardhan Hill the best servant of Krishna? Because it serves his friends and the cows. What does it do for the cows? It provides fresh water and gourmet grasses for them to eat on, And for the boys, when they want a snack, it has little edible roots that it gives, and the caves where they like to play, and sometimes Krishna will meet the gopis in there. So this is why Govardhan is so nice. So the gopis are singing that at home, and as Krishna enters the forest for the first time as a cowherd, they're all gathered to watch him, and it's a wonderful scene, a beautiful painting, and Krishna's playing his flute. So this verse is a famous verse. Barha pidam natavadavapu karneo karnikaram bibradvasa kanaka kapisham vaijayantim chamalam randran veno adadasudeya purihan gopa vrindaranyam sopatanamanam pravishad gita kirti. With lovely peacock plume upon his head, and fragrant flower placed upon each ear, he entered Braja's woods with graceful tread, a handsome dancing actor without peer. His golden yellow raiment brightly glows, his splendid garland reaches to his knees, and from his luscious lips the nectar flows, and fills his flute with charming melodies. As Krishna thus begins his blissful day, with cowherd friends who sing his glory sweet, he beautifies Vrindavan's forest way with fine impressions of his lotus feet. So then they go into the forest, and as soon as they're a little free from the village, Krishna and Balaram start running along the bank of the Yamuna, very ecstatic to get to the very special places, you know, where they can play. So there's a beautiful painting. I don't know if you've seen all these paintings, but Krishna and Balaram are running in front, and the boys and the cows are running behind, and there's the Yamuna in the background. So I wrote a poem about this one too. "Let's go," said Krishna. "Don't delay at all." And he and Balaram began to run ahead of all their cowherd friends who called, "Oh, Krishna, Rama, let us join the fun." And off they went to Braja's forest haunts, to play in every bower, grove, and sward. Sward is a meadow. The boys would tease their friend with playful taunts, forgetting his position as the Lord. Shri Krishna is inviting us as well to join him in his pastimes, which enthrall. The wise heed Krishna when they hear him tell, "Let's go, my friends, do not delay at all." You see. So now they're well into the forest, and Krishna is swinging with his friends. There's a beautiful painting of them swinging. This is another pastime they would enjoy. On a branch, there's a vine coming down, and they got a little swing. Two boys are up there with them, and some are down, you know, swinging it. For Krishna and his multitude of friends, a festival of joy each day would bring. A special thrill in Braja's forest glens was riding with them high upon a swing. O Ujjvala, Sridhama, Bhadrasena, to see Vrindavan's bountiful delights. The peacock's dance, the songbird's sweet refrain, the lakes and hills and other scenic sights. All these make this the best place on the earth for us to play all day and herd the cows. That's Krishna in a mood of sportive mirth, enthused his friends while swinging from the boughs. So this is just my little attempt at poetry. The Bhagavatam is filled with all the most wonderful poetry describing Krishna. And in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, we have more poetry by Krishnadas Kaviraj, Krishna's pastimes. So this is there's a wonderful description. I forgot her name now, but there's a doctor, devotee, and she spoke at length at this Gopastami, about this Gopastami on YouTube, and I can give you the link if you write to me, Jupiter 108. And really ecstatic, all the details, there's so much more about this, about Krishna's eagerness and what the, Yashoda's and Nanda's anxiety for Krishna, that, now he's going far away, and it's reflected later on, you'll see so many poems about, is he coming back? When is he coming back? And they have a little thing at the top of the house where they can all gather and look out and like, oh, is that some dust upraised by the cows? Look, can you hear the flute? And Radharani and Yashoda and all the gopis would stay up there, and be hankering, and Krishna would be coming. There's a nice verse describing, actually there's a nice ashtaka by Rupa Goswami just describing Krishna's coming back. And it mentions actually in the Bhagavatam that Krishna had 108 different groups of those cows, those 100,000 or whatever, I forget how many is it. And they were all groups, and they were all gathered by their color and their form and their personality. So, like one would be named because their mouths specifically looked more like a madanga, you see? And so this group was called Madangamukhi, and there may be 1,000 cows who had that, And then there'd be a little yellow cows and reddish cows and things like that. So there's a beautiful verse in the Govinda Vilamrita describing Krishna coming back from the forest. Again, listen to the poetry. It's amazing. He rhymes at the beginning and the end of each line. Very difficult to do. It's Krishna's Kaviraj. That's why he's called Kaviraj, the king of poets. Denu vrindamanomanamayantam, Venu geetamarmatam visrajantam, Renu rushita chalalakabantam, Kenu vikshasamayur namudantam. So Denu Vrinda means the herds of cows. So Krishna is coming back, and he's very leisurely walking behind all these cows. And as he's doing so, what do you think he's doing? He's playing the flute. So you got Denu Vrindamanamon, and then Venu Geetam Amritam Visajantam.
And he's creating and emanating these beautiful songs on his flute as he's simply strolling behind the cows, meditation. And what's happening? So much dust is being upraised. This very auspicious, sacred Braj. Braja means dust, and Braja means Vrindavan. So Braja, it's very, very valuable. So that's all being upraised by the cows, and it's all decorating his hair, beautiful hair. So that's the third line. Renu. Renu means dust. Denu, Venu, Renu. Renu Rushija Chalalakavantam. His hair is moving this way, and it's being nicely dusted by this way. So then the last line, Kenu, who indeed, Kenu Vikshasamayur Namodantam, who indeed, seeing this sight, would not attain the highest bliss, would not enter into the highest happiness. Now, anyone who's read, anything, a description of in the newspaper or novel or anything, can know that you can see in your mind's eye when it's a good writer, right? To see that you can see the scene. So if you learn this verse, you chant this verse, or you read Prabhupada's Krishna book, you're seeing these pastimes. And the more attention and with complete absorption you read, and especially if you share with others, this is how we can experience this, the more that we're attentive and pure. So this is a festival that is unique, obviously. All the festivals are unique. But this idea of Radharani disguising herself as a coward boy is just so heartwarming. And you see, she just wanted to be there and participate, with the coward boys. And we have Vrinda, she's dressed as a coward boy tonight. And so is her brother, Mukunda. In fact, we have another one dressed here. So, Mukunda's got his little stick, coward stick. So I don't know more details about this pastime. There's a lot more. If you write me at Dravida 108, I can give you the link to this wonderful talk that this nice devotee, I'd never seen him before. She's a doctor, actually, in India. And it's all in English. And she describes so many details of this pastime. So, any questions? Corrections? I wish I had more details, but it's I didn't have this. I looked at the sources, and it was hard to find. But it centers really on the cows. There's so much honor of the cows in this, and we learn, if you study the Shastra that are describing this pastime, how much they revere the cows and worship the cows, because the cows are providing the essential milk and ghee and all of the other products and the bulls are providing pulling the plows so that they can make the father and the mother. So cows are obviously revered as one of the mothers in India. Maharaj, something?
Well, you just answered the question I was going to ask.
What was that?
What's so valuable about the cows? But let me ask you this. This is all, some wishful thinking, romanticism of agrarian culture. And, we're practical people. It's the modern age, computer age. So what's all this romanticism of frolicking in the fields? What's that got to do with us?
Well, practically speaking,
I hope you agree with
the question is, are people happier now than they were in the days when they were centered on the simple agricultural lifestyle? And the point is that we can with our fertile brains and intelligence, we can concoct so many ways that we can dominate nature, and in this way become more powerful and have all of these devices, like you say. Oh, now we have computers, we can communicate. But what is the real end of the whole thing? I mean, what do we see? What's the result? I think they did a test. This was some years ago, to say who's really happier, what population is happier, you know. And at that point, it turned out that, you know, they did studies that the happiest people were living in Bangladesh at that time. And the reason was that they were leading simple lives, and they had a very strong family and social contact, simple life, you know. Whether that's true today, this was like 20 years ago. But the point is that it's an illusion to think that by complicating our lives with all of this, you know, the technology and all of the, you know, the oil and all of that stuff. I always like to quote this one verse from Prahlad Maharaj. And this is in his prayers, and he says, Yasmat Priya, because he's praying to Nrsingadev, Lord Nrsingadev. Yasmat Priya Priya Yoga Sayoga Janma Shoka Agnina Sakala Yona Shadayamana. Dukkaushadam tadapi dukkamatadiyaham bhuman brahmami varameta vadasya yogam. So he's analyzed the material life and the fallacy in this one verse. So he has this analysis. Yasmat priya apriya viyoga sanyoga. So he's saying this is what material life is like. It's actually an ocean of lamentation caused by these two things. The things that are dear to us. What's most dear to us? Well, health and youth, I think, would be right up there, right? If you don't have health, you can't enjoy anything. So health and youth is very valuable. But by the force of time, both of them are taken away from you, right? Despite all your greatest efforts. And the things and there's so many other things dear to you. You may have beloved children that die or something. You know, everyone's got a list of things that we wanted or have now that they would really be devastating if we lost. But just by the force of time, that happens. And then the other side is that things that are abominable to you are forced upon you. You see? That's the two sides of causing this lamentation. And not just in human life, but in all species of life, this is going on. Now, in human life, we have the intelligence, so we can have remedies for this dukkha, for this unhappiness. Dukkaushadam. Simple remedy for dukkha. You know, medicine and so many things, and computers. But then we said, dukkaushadam tadapi dukkam. The remedies themselves are often sources of more misery. I always give this example. This is years ago. I don't even know if they print it anymore. Reader's Digest, is it still going on? Maybe not. So I was in the laundromat. I picked it up, just looking, and there was an advertisement there, a spread for a medicine. I think it was antidepressant, and they showed a picture of a young lady who was cavorting in the field with her dog. I think it was anyway. But she looked very happy. She wasn't depressed anymore, right? So I turned the page, and there were another 2 pages of side effects. You know, watch out, you could get kidney problems with this, you know. And then later on, I found one medicine, one side effect was death. You know. So this is the nature of the material world. You try to, by your own concoction, you come up with some remedy, but then you find that that remedy itself is causing you more suffering. You know, you have to have a remedy for that, you know. So that's the problem with it. But we learn from history, from the Shastra, and that the simple life centered on Krishna consciousness actually brings happiness. And we can attest from our own lives that if we're seriously practicing Krishna consciousness, you see, and we're strictly following, of course, it takes us some determination. You have to have faith. Then you find yourself, so many things are solved. You're no longer prone to panic attacks, and depression. I mean, I'll be honest with you, when I was a young man, 18, 19, 20, I had serious bouts with depression. You know, part of it was from the Vietnam War. But anyway, whatever it was, I had that, you know. And my father sent me to a psychiatrist, this and that. So eventually I got into yoga, and from there I got into chanting Hare Krishna. And that was 18, I'm 77 now, almost. And I haven't had any depression at all. So that's and it's free. I mean, it's free. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I had very good reason to be depressed. You're right. And what could be more depressing than have Richard Nixon in the office? You know, oh my God. Well, I'm not going to get into that, but I know what the answer is, but don't tell me. The point is that whatever problems we have, we find that if we take up Bhakti Yoga seriously, they will be mitigated in time, and we'll see a way out of it, you see. And factually speaking, we see that, you know, that's those who are, you know, realizing Krishna consciousness, just see what, you know, Srila Prabhupada's example. You know, he came to America at 69, not in the best of health, obviously. He had 2 heart attacks on the way over, and so much, you know, difficulty, you know, with the ship in the ocean. And yet he did that, and he determined to help us. He did it for us, on the order of his spiritual master and Lord Chaitanya's prediction, you know. And so much trouble when he came. You know, he didn't immediately, you know, succeed. He got robbed up in Upper New York, and finally came down and was able to find a little fertile ground for that seed, planting the seed, you know. And we know the history. It was, you know, and did he ever show any signs of you know, severe depression? Oh, I can't do any lamenting. You know, no. He had his wellspring of joy, of transcendental pleasure from just remembering Krishna, serving Krishna, and Krishna giving him so much mercy, you know, even more than ever, because he's sacrificing and risking so much to please him, to spread Krishna consciousness. So the point is, it's real. If it wasn't a real process, if we weren't, you know, tapping into this ocean of bliss, even if we're just getting a few drops of it, it's nevertheless real. You know, and so this simple lifestyle centered on Krishna and glorifying Krishna and serving Krishna actually brings us to the place of peace and happiness and eternal bliss. So I have faith in it, and I think you do. And you all come here to celebrate. What is this? You know, I mean, it's just a wonderful festival that Krishna's enjoying, and we all believe in it. It's real. So I'm going to stop there because it's 6:30, and my boss here is about to make another announcement. So
thank you,
very
Prabhu. I'm his Das. Das means servant. Hare Krishna. Okay, so this is a little Kirtan. Hare Krishna. So yes, welcome everyone to Gopastami Festival. Very wonderful festival. It's the only day where Srimati Radharani, you could have special darshan of her dressed as a cowherd boy, as he was describing. Her, if you look closely, also her lotus feet are showing. It's the only day of the year where such a darshan takes place. So we have a surprise for everyone here. So it's a surprise. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but it'll just take a few minutes. But if everybody could stand up and be led by Bhajanarayan Swami and Yamunapati and Dravida Prabhu, we're just going to go outside of the temple. We're not going to go anywhere. We're not going to walk anywhere. We're just going to go outside the temple, and there's a little surprise there. So if everybody could please stand up. And we'll have a kirtan out there. Yeah. And then it'll just take a few minutes and we'll come back in and we'll continue the activities. Can somebody play the mridanga for Dravida Prabhu? You want to start leading?
Yeah, can you turn this thing on?
So that other one won't reach? I don't know. I guess you could just leave. All right. Yeah. Okay, you ready? I better leave You gonna go with us outside? Yeah, he's gonna lead the kirtan too. This way. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Stop now. You can stop now. Hare Bol. Okay, Govardhan. Hare Bol, is Govardhan there? Can you show your face? Where's your face? Bijamani, Govardhan? Okay, 1, 2, 3, Hare Krishna.
Don't jump down.
Don't jump down. Okay.
All right. Take it off. All right. Attack, Hare Bol. Go back in.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Go back into the mic.
No. Dad, there is no such thing as
Okay, so we like to thank Ulysses. Is Ulysses here? Yeah, he's right here. Could raise your hand, please. So he helped to make the chakra.
Bravo. Sadhu.
And we like to thank Brajamandala. She made the flags.
Haribol.
And Darnidar Prabhu helped do some welding.
Haribol.
And that's about it. So that's...
And on auspicious day?
Yes, on auspicious day of Gopastami. I think it might be too difficult. Here, photography, you want to command everybody.
Hi everybody. Can everybody face me this way? And we can get a nice photo with all your faces.
Hope he has a flash.
I know it's possible. Kids, go in the front. Prabhu, why don't you take the...
Didn't bring a flash.
Congregation, I was thinking of flash. I think you could edit it.
He can edit, he can adjust for dark.
Do you think so? Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. How you doing?
Would you be later on at some point? Would you tell us a little bit more about this situation? So just so we all know, right?
Yeah.
It's beautiful, but
You have to look it up.
oh, okay. Cover what it's like when you think what he's
Everybody can sit back. We're gonna have some games for the kids, or not so kids also. Yes. The cow is coming. Moo.
All right, so if everybody could please take a seat. Looks like there's something else going on.
Moo. Okay, who's ready for Via Gopa? You? Come on, Mukunda. Okay, we're gonna play to put the bell to the cow now, and we have some sweets. Yeah, who's gonna go first? Okay. Just to put the bell to the cow, and the cow doesn't run away. Krishna, he kind of running away, looking for the cows. That means if you lose a cow, you can hear and you can follow. Okay, there is a cow. Like on Krishna's day, okay? Who's gonna do it first? Okay, we have this. No, here. Look it up. Don't forget to spit it around. Exactly. Okay.
I want to go after Mukunda. Can I go after Mukunda?
Okay.
Can I go after?
Okay. Go. Don't kill the cow. Don't kill the cow. Okay, where you got it? Close.
Can I go now?
Give it that way. Okay, you next.
Can I go?
Okay, we have 5 minutes and we're gonna have more Kirtan, okay? Yeah.
I'm no.
Here's the bell. Where's the bell? Where's the bell, Mukunda? Okay. Come here. The bell. He can get it.
Yeah, where's the bell?
There you go. Go. Close. 1, 2, 3. Oh! feet.
Because I got it right.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't believe
Okay, give it to him.
That's my chin.
Okay.
I want more. I can't believe it.
Whoever can go back.
Yeah, put it on his belly. I'm gonna share with somebody.
Okay, now we go. Close. Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, who's next? Here you go. Who's next? Okay. Now you do. Okay, thank you.
Moo.
Oh. Again, stick it nicely. Push it. Okay.
Good job, Arriba. Here it's for you.
Okay, you got it. Where is the right? Please do. Okay, 2. Only one, but we are running low.
We need to get more milk for Maple Darcy. Good job. Good job. Here we go. There you go. It came out. It was here. Okay, the last 2. And we're gonna have Kirtan. Moo, boo. Okay, last one. Close. Oh, up, down. Up, down, up. Moo. I get you. We're running out of sweet. I get you more later. Thank you. Okay. Down. Good job. Arriba. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. We're done for now. We want to say a quick thank you to... Okay, you can take a picture.
All the kids come here and stand near the cow. Don't hide the cow.
Please, 1 minute attention. We want to say thank you so much to the Kandeshi and Osa family, sponsor the whole feast. Thank you so much. Natwarlal Chauhan and Judy Steer and Radhapriya also giving some donation for the feast. And we want to say thank you to Giridhari Priya. Please, quiet, 1 second. We are almost do some announcement and we want to say thank you also to Giridhari Priya. He sponsored the outfit. He dressed the deities.
he got the whole burn inside the altar. Now he's gonna clean it. Thank you so much to Giridhar Priya, all the pujaris, and also all the cooks, Priya, Sankarsh, and everybody who helped to cook. Thank you so much. And Hare Krishna. Now they're gonna have picture, Kirtan, and don't miss the chance to take the last few minutes of Darshan of Radharani dressed like a boy. Thank you, and Hare Krishna.
Okay, all you kids, look here. Who's in this? Squeeze. Who is that? Not too much. Look at it.
All together. 1, 2, Hari Moo. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Now we want to have Kirtan.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. We could do it at 7 o'clock. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasaki Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Radha Giridhari ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Now we will have, if everybody could just sit down, we're going to have Damodar Ashtakam. So you could look that up on your phone if you're not familiar with it. Damodar Ashtakam. It'll just take about 15 minutes.
Thank you. Now you can see that it was just the webcam. It wasn't the. Yeah, please, thank you. Just in case. I guess the original too, right? Which one do you prefer? Which melody is that? So, what should be the other one? Okay, then you're there. The first way I did it. Alright, okay. Ready? Yeah. Harmony? Shri Shri Radha Damodar ki Namamishwaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasatkundalam Gokule Brajamana Namamishwaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasatundalam Gokule Brajamana Jashoda Bhiyo Lukha Labdavamanam Paramrishtamatyan Tato Drutya Gopya Rudantam Muhurnetram Yugmam Rizantam Karamboja Yugamina Satam Kanetram Muhuswasakam patrire kankakantha Pitadreva damodaram bhakti bhajam Vidrikshvalilabhirananda kunde Swagoshani majantam nakhyapayantam Tadiye sita gesho bhakte jita tvam Puna prematastam satabhiti vande Varam deva moksham na mokshavadim va Nashanyam drineham vareshadabiha Idam teva purnatha gopala balam Sadame manasya virastam kimanye Idam te mukham bhojam atyanta nile Vritam kuntale snigdha raktasya gopya
मुहुशुम्भितं बिम्बारक्ताधरं मे मनस्या विरस्तं लक्ष्यलाभे नमो देव दामोदर अनंत विष्णु प्रसिद्ध प्रभो दुख जल कृपा दृष्टि वृष्ट्याति विनम्रतानो गृहने समामज्ञाने दक्षिदृश्य कुबेरात्मजौ बद्धा मूर्तिर्भयद्वात् स्वयमोचितो भक्ति भजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेमा भक्तिं स्वाकं मे प्रयाचा नामोक्षे ग्राहो मे श्री दामोदरेहा नमस्ते सुदं मे स्फुरदीप्तिदां मे त्वदीयोदरो याथा विश्वास्यदां मे नमो राधिकायाय त्वदीय प्रियायाय नमो नन्दलीलाय देवाय तोभ्याम् नमो राधिकायाय त्वदीय प्रियायाय नमो नन्दलीलाय देवाय तोभ्याम् नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् यशोदाधियो लुखालगवमानां परं दृष्टमाद्यान् दातो धृत्य गोप्या Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Everyone is welcome to come off their lamp before the curtains close.
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Did everyone say that everyone should come off their lamp before the curtains close? When the thing's going to close? Oh, today? Oh, okay.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radhe. Jaya Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radhe. Jaya Radha Giridhari Radha Giridhari Radhe. Jaya Radha Giridhari Radha Giridhari Radhe. Jaya Radha Gopal Radha Gopal Radhe. Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe. Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
To the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose shark-shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokul, who, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was turning into butter, and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from his swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her who ran after him with greater speed. To that Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances.
Seeing the stick in his mother's hand, he is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck, which is marked with 3 lions like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To this Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, whose belly is bound not with ropes but with mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances.
By such childhood pastimes as this, he is drowning the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodar 100 and 100 of times.
O Lord, although you are able to give all benedictions, all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Balagopal in Vrindavan may ever be manifest in my heart. For what is the use to me of any other boon besides this?
Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair, tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimbo fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me.
6. O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you. O Damodara, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me. By showering your glance of mercy upon me, deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes. 7.
O Lord Damodar, just as the two sons of Kuvera, Manigriva and Nal Kuvera, were delivered from the curse of Narad and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby, tied with rope to a wooden grinding mortar, in the same way, please give to me your own prem bhakti. I only long for this and have no desires for any kind of liberation.
O Lord Damodara, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent rope which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer all obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord, who display unlimited pastimes. Jai.
Gopastami Maha Mahotsav
So everything is sponsored. Hare Krishna, thank you all again for coming for our Gopastami celebration. We'll now serve out prasadam. We need four rows and 4 rows only. And I may correct those 4 rows if they become a little too wild. So we need 4 rows, 4 neat rows. Yeah, just put the mats down in rows and sit down, and then we'll come out and we'll serve out prasadam. Hare Krishna.